Okay, this is an interesting one. IFL. IFL have put this out on X, and it says, and I quote here, Fury to stick with the same team for Usyk too. Tyson Fury's manager Spencer Brown has confirmed that Tyson Fury will have the same corner team of Sugar Hill Stewart, Andy Lee and John Fury when he faces Oleksandr Usyk in the highly anticipated rematch in December. So Fury to stick with the same corner for the Oleksandr Usyk rematch. Now, this was a big point of discussion in the fallout, in the immediate aftermath of the Oleksandr Usyk fight. And I felt that Sugar Hill should stay, Andy Lee should stay, but in a kind of slightly minor role, if you know what I mean. Now, he's not the head trainer or anything like that. You call him an assistant trainer. It needs to be one voice in the corner. What I do feel, and I think that they've missed a trick with this, is that John Fury, no, not in the corner. Not in the corner. The big problem that a lot of people had with this fight, with the corner work specifically, was when Sugar Hill Stewart is standing in front of Tyson Fury. He's giving him instructions, and he's giving him good instructions. On one hand, he's got Andy Lee saying something. On the other hand, he's got John Fury saying something. And it's the old saying, too many cooks spoil the broth. If they're going to, well, it looks they're going to keep this team. Sugar Hill, I've said it once, I'll say it again, he's a great trainer. He's a brilliant trainer. I know people say, like, oh, well, Lawrence Okolie. Lawrence Okolie was clinching and holding long before Sugar Hill Stewart came in. Long before. Ben Whittaker has left Sugar Hill Stewart, and look, some people would say Ben Whittaker is stepping up the opponent, so he's not going to look good. Well, he hasn't looked as good since he's left Sugar Hill Stewart, and I know he's not got a full-time trainer and stuff like that, but Sugar Hill Stewart, in my opinion, is a very good trainer, very capable trainer, really good guy to have in the corner, and for Tyson Fury to keep him is a very good move. It's a very good move, but he needs to be the sole voice. If Sugar Hill Stewart is speaking in between rounds, it should be only Sugar Hill Stewart. You shouldn't have Andy Lee coming in saying whatever. You certainly shouldn't have John Fury saying whatever in one ear. Because if you think about it, like, if you're Tyson Fury, you know, and he can say, oh, it was an easy fight, blah, blah, blah. He can give all that, BS, but he knows himself that that was a tough fight. He knows himself that that was a tough fight. If you're in a really tough situation and you need the corner to guide you a little bit, you need those words. You need those words from your corner man. The last thing you want is to have a voice here, a voice there, a voice there, and they're all telling you different things, and you're just kind of like, what the hell? He's telling me this, he's saying this, he's saying this, he's saying I'm winning, he's saying I need this, he's saying I need this. What's going on? You need one voice. So, for me, for him keeping Sugar Hill, it's a good idea, it's a good move. I don't disagree with him keeping Andy Lee as well. John Fury is the one that they don't need. If they want to keep John Fury in the team in a kind of a cheerleader capacity in that regard, but not be there ringside, as in, like, be outside the ring but not in the corner on fight night, then that's fine. But I don't think it's a good idea keeping him part of the team. Some people would argue that Tyson Fury should have a complete overhaul of the team. Going into a fight, and I said this in the Wilder rematch, going into the Wilder rematch, and I was proven very much wrong, because if you remember, it was I think AJ had actually fought Ruiz in the rematch. In fact, actually, I think it was near enough Christmas week, or certainly close to it, that Tyson Fury announced that he was parting ways with Ben Davison and taking Sugar Hill Stewart as his head trainer. And you got to bear in mind, it wasn't like, I'm pretty sure Sugar Hill wasn't at all a part of Team Fury at the time. I think I bear in mind that you were talking essentially, 2 months, maybe a little bit over, but not much. Talking about 2 months between that, him announcing he's parting ways with Ben Davison and getting a brand new team, to the Wilder fight, to the Wilder rematch. And I'd always say, if you're going into a massive fight, you kind of need, if you want to change your team after it, whether you win or lose, that's fine. But when you're going into a massively dangerous, massive fight, you want to keep it normal. You want to keep the team as is. Because if you start changing things up, you're never going to be able to pick things up like that, and you're just going to want to keep it as is. Tyson Fury proved me and everyone wrong in that Wilder rematch. He really did. But that was a much fresher Tyson Fury. That was a much, much fresher Tyson Fury who hadn't been in the kind of wars that he's been in with the likes of Deontay Wilder in the trilogy fight, with the likes of Oleksandr Usyk as well. If he changed it up now, I'd really be raising an eyebrow. He's not. He's keeping it the same with Sugar Hill and everybody. But my only issue is I would get rid of John Fury from the corner. Not from the team, but from the corner. Now, maybe Spencer Brown is saying, because, you know, he's saying like maybe he will be just in the team and just he'll be downgraded to just being there ringside but not giving any instructions. But John Fury is the sort of guy who can't help himself. I think that they need, and that it needs to be driven into everybody, one voice in that corner, Sugar Hill Stewart. One voice. Because Tyson Fury can win this rematch. I don't think he will, but he has the tools to win it if he's not too badly damaged. But it's not just Tyson Fury. That corner needs to be one team working in Fury's best interest. It doesn't need to be Sugar Hill saying this, Andy Lee saying this, John Fury saying this, and you're just like, what's going on here? You know, I can only imagine from the outside looking in, from people watching it, they're like, geez, this doesn't look ideal. You can only imagine what the fighter is thinking ringside, or ringside when he sat there in the corner and just being like, what? So yeah, Fury apparently to stick with the same team for the Usyk rematch. Does it even matter? Could he have the best trainer in the world and it still wouldn't make a difference? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed it. Smash the like button if you could, and subscribe, of course, as always, if you haven't already. Peace.